Oh, here we go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Chair Yoga, March the 27th, 2025, the last Thursday of the month. Wow. Let's take a breath. Sit comfortably in our chair, wherever that works for you. Try to keep your back off the back of the chair because that'll let the natural curve occur. Sit up straight. Look straight ahead. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to have our eyelids gently closed today. Just they don't have to go all the way, but it'll help bring the focus inward. I'm going to move my feet around a little bit, get them comfortable. Move my hands just a little bit, kind of wiggle, just see where I'm going here. There we go. Everything that happened this morning, everything that's going to happen this afternoon, just push it out of right now, okay? Just push it that way, push it this way. We're here, we're now, and that's what we want to focus on. So go ahead and go inward. Look for your breath. Where is that sneaky breath of ours? It's always in the background for me. It's not something that I think about very often. So on hard days like today, I've got to put a color to it. So I'm going to use the blueness on my shirt. I'm going to just attach that to my breath. I'm going to watch it enter my body. It's either coming through your mouth or through your nostrils, and it's going to travel down into your throat, into the bronchial tubes, into your lungs. And then it's just going to come back out. So find the breath, add a color if you want, and just watch. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Okay. So my breath, it feels a little shallow, particularly on the exhale. That's what I'm seeing. And, because I'm talking, it's a little motivated, it's a little moved. But your breath can be totally different. And all that matters, it doesn't matter, there's no right or wrong answer here. All that matters is that you've found your breath and you're watching it, you're looking at it. There we go. So for our first breath of the day, everybody, let's make this breath of ours soft and gentle, warm and comfortable. With an even inhale and an even exhale. So what I normally do is I put a count to it. Most days it's a 3. So I 1, 2, 3 on the inhale. 3, 2, 1 on the exhale. It's pretty simple. I'm watching my blue breath come in and out of my body. It's got a count of 1, 2, 3 on the inhale, 3, 2, 1 on the exhale. It's a very soft, gentle, warm, comfortable breath. Think of it as that it's time to grab a cup of hot tea breath, grabbing my tea and sitting down on the sofa or the chair. There we go. Second breath we're going to look at today is one that's going to be fuller and bigger. So that 1, 2, 3 count that I did, I'm going to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to make the exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's bigger and fuller. We have to make sure that we don't make it sharp and jagged or, any of those harsh words. It's just bigger, fuller, soft and gentle. And I hope it's warm and comfortable for you. This is the breath that I think about when I clicked the seatbelt in my car. I clicked it this morning. I got in my car, Click the seatbelt, and I said to myself, okay, get to your breath, Reber, because you got to be alert. About to move a car. Sometimes there's side effects. Sometimes you have to clear your throat. Usually by the time I get to the end of my court, I feel like, whoa, I'm awake now. Because you've got more air coming in, more carbon dioxide coming. Good job, everybody. You're staying focused on your breath, thinking about the grocery list. Or what happened before you got here, or what's going to happen on your schedule afterwards. And the final breath we're going to talk about today, just for a minute in our centering, is that breath on how do we deal with the craziness of the day breath. You're into something, all of a sudden that's like crazy, right? Person on the phone doesn't quite understand what you're talking about. You think it's very clear in your mind, but not theirs. You just got cut off in traffic. Went to the grocery store and you saw how much your groceries cost. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that 5-count breath, that full breath. We're going to keep that on the inhale. We're going to keep it on the exhale, but at the very end, you're going to add an extra 1, 1, 1. And when you do that, I want you to pull your belly towards your navel. Take your navel, pull it towards your spine, or tuck your belly button. Whatever visual works for you. It's a little complicated now, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, and 1 on the exhale as you tuck your belly button. And then just let the inhale happen. Just let go of that tuck. It's a bit awkward, right? I mean, it's like, whoa, it's not in balance. But more importantly than it being in balance, I want you to notice how you feel on those extended ones. Notice how maybe your blood pressure dropped just 1 point. Maybe your heart rate slowed. Or maybe just for those 3 little ones at the end, you just felt a little bit better. On that big, pressure comes off, joints feel better. There you go. This is the breath that I use so much throughout the day. And you just don't know when it's going to come, when you need it. When you just sit back and there it is. A way to cope, a way to be at ease. Maybe if we're even lucky, a way to be at peace. All right, my friends, you did a really, really good job of centering, and I think we should get to work. So gently open your eyes. Don't do it too fast. Gently open your eyes and bring your breath back to that 3 count. All right. Move your feet around because you were really good. That was like, almost 5 minutes of sitting there centering. I really think centering is so important during the day. Some classes I take in yoga, the centering is like 2 minutes. I think it's much more important. So that's why we do it. Anchor your hands, sit up straight in your chair. Go ahead, inhale, look up. Exhale, let the chin drop down towards your heart. Inhale. Exhale, chin dropping down towards the heart. Good. We're just starting to stretch these really long back neck muscles that start all the way up top of the vertebrae and they're all the way down the back. There you go. Back to center. Excellent. Exhale out over your left shoulder. Good morning, Cap. Good to see you. Back to center on the inhale. Exhale. Looking out at the BB Medical Center. Back to center on the inhale. There you go. Remember that we don't go anywhere where it's painful. We're just going where we feel resistance, right? That's what we feel. Like, okay, there we go. Back. So nice and easy. I'll do one more time. There's no magic number as to how many repetitions that you need to do. There are some programs in yoga that say, oh, you have to do 5 each time. And I think you do as many as you need to do because you're listening to your body and you're going, okay, I'm good there. Let's put your left hand on your right shoulder, right hand on your left shoulder. Look straight ahead, everybody. Okay, here we go. Ready? We're going to take this left ear. And we're going to inhale up, sit up straight, exhale, let the left ear drop down towards the left shoulder. And the hands are there to keep the shoulder down because I could squinch my shoulders up like that and think, oh, I'm doing really good. But we want that side neck stretch. Inhale back up. Exhale in the opposite direction. Oh. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent, everybody. Inhale. There we go. You're looking great. Nice. I start at the top and work my way down. There. We're going to do one more on each side. Sometimes yoga teachers will start at the feet and work up. I like to start at the neck and the head. Back to center. Great job, everybody. Look straight ahead. Drop your chin down towards your heart. And then gently roll to the left. Oh. So we're just doing this really gentle neck roll. Oh. Go the opposite direction. Back to center, bring your hands down, shake them out. All right, kind of just, there we go. A little bit of flappy going on there, right? Okay, so while you guys are doing that, what I'm thinking in my head is, how's my neck feel? Okay, where are we going? Is there something else we need to do in the neck? Or are we dropping down somewhere else? And my answer is, hey, the neck feels pretty good to me, so we're going to the shoulders. But when you're at home doing your own practice, you may go, hey, I need to just do more neck work because that's where the discomfort is today. But when you're doing your own work, that's what you do. All right, we're going to do shoulder rolls, okay? Sitting up straight, good posture, again, off the back of the chair if I can be. And what I want to do is inhale the shoulders up towards the ears and I want to roll them back. Oh, yeah. And then just go wherever they want to go. You start making people and things do things they don't want to do. That's when trouble occurs, right? Okay, inhale your shoulders up this time and roll them forward. Oh, yeah, huh? There we go. So we're just starting to roll. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Wonderful. One more time. Cool. So I know you all love to swim. So we're gonna most of our asana, our yoga poses, which are called asanas, okay, have an American name, okay, as opposed to Baddha Konasana, okay, those are hard for me to remember. So I just go with this next one, for example, is called the backstroke. Right hand on the front of the left shoulder, left hand comes straight out, and you just let it come up and goes wherever it wants to go, just like if we're in the pool and we're swimming. That's all we're doing. Yeah, look. The right hand is there to keep that left shoulder from getting squirrely. In other words, flopping around, going left, going right, up and down. I'm pretty tight in the upper shoulders today. Left hand in front of the right shoulder. Look at that. Oh, and you might be feeling, whoa, that's really different. This may feel much better to you, may feel not so much better. That's okay. Because one of the things that we try not to do in yoga is to try not to judge what we're doing, but it's very important that we notice. Very important that we observe. Good job, everybody. Wonderful. Shake it out. Oh, yeah. Good, 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 good. All right, I'm gonna just grab my notes. This is a good time for you guys to get a little bit of water. All right, just if you got your water bottle, take a little sip. That's what we want you to do. Stay hydrated because in yoga, we're moving toxins around, you know, things that are jammed up, you know, they're kind of blocked. You feel that little toxin build up and we're moving it around. And the way you want to flush it out of your body is by doing water. So that's why you see me doing water a lot. Okay, locomotion. I love this one, particularly when I'm driving. At my rest break, this is the one I do. Hands come straight out. So they look like this from the side, okay? And then what I want you to do is I want you to drop the elbows down to there. The elbows come down like maybe 4 inches. This is the inhale, and on the exhale, we're gonna bring the elbows in towards our torso, towards our trunk, and when they get there, we're gonna pinch our shoulder blades. Whoa. And then we're gonna inhale back out again. Got that? Exhale, elbows in, pinch the shoulder blades. Oh, you guys are good. There we go. Go ahead. Let's do a few more of these. I know you can feel the difference. Wow. This is just a good one to do anytime during the day. Maybe just wrote an email or something. You go, oh, I better just stretch here just for a little bit. One more time, we're going to pull that elbows back. We're going to pinch those shoulder blades really good. And then we're going to look up. Oh. And then we're just going to look down the ceiling, down the wall, down to the floor. And then we're going to let everything just cascade forward. Whew. Yeah, I like that, right? So just take for 5 seconds and go, okay, that's not bad, right? Okay, I feel pretty good. We're starting to open up and we're starting at the top and we're working our way down. Whenever you go to a 5K, to a half marathon, even if you're just watching, you see this all the time, what we call the runner stretch. And I love it because it gets to this really tiny, small muscle in the body. Take your right hand, put it straight out. Come across the center line of your body like I just did there. Now take your left elbow and let it reach up and try to grab that. There you go. So, okay, complicated a little bit. Right hand is fully extended. You're looking at the palm of your left hand and you want to bring the palm of your left hand towards your left ear. Oh, feel that little tiny muscle in there just stretch? Good. Cascading down. Right hand up again. Cross the center line of the body. Reach up, grab that elbow. Bring that left palm towards the left ear. Oh, and down. So let's do the left side. Left arm straight out, bring it across the center line of the body. Right elbow grabs. Oh, as best you can. If it's down on the forearm, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So we're going to bring the palm of the right hand towards the right ear. Cascade down. Left hand up again. Second time across. There we go. Grab it. Oh, man. Yeah. There we go. Down. Excellent. Wonderful, everybody. Whew. You can feel it, can't you? We're just starting. Things are starting to warm up. They're starting to feel better. We've got a little bit more blood flow to those areas, which is just seriously important. All right. Nina owns this one. Okay. This is hers. Goalpost. She told me a story one time, said she had actually asked her son what a goalpost was and why was it so important in soccer or football. So anyway, here we are, everybody. Triceps are here, biceps are on top. And what we're going to do is leave them in place. And we're going to just let everything else roll forward. And then we're going to back up. There we go. So we come back up. Yeah. The skull post, right? So let's reach up. Reach up all the way. Look up. I like to think of this as a sun salutation or a sun salute right here. Okay. Excellent. There's free universal energy roaming around all over this world. Grab a big ball of it and bring it right down to your heart center. Right down to your heart center. Just let that energy soak in. There you go. Energy from the oxygen, energy from the sun, the wind. One more time, reach back up. Get another big blob of it, whatever you want to call it. Get this big ball, bring it right down to your heart center. Because I know our hearts can all use today. Just a little bit more energy, a little bit more tenderness or kindness, right? Yeah. Down come the hands. Fantastic. Way to go. Okay, we're going to move into ones that they could start to really seriously begin to develop a little heat. Okay, because they're a little bit more work. This used to be called seated eagle, but now it's called seated osprey because the osprey are back at the beach. Okay, so right hand comes up, so it looks like this. Left elbow comes underneath and grab, yeah, there you go. And you just grab a hold of whatever you can. Now, there may be days, and there are days when I get to this other side where I can't do that. So I end up putting my elbows together like this, which is perfectly fine. But if you can get under here, it's a little bit easier. I'm grabbing an index finger and a thumb. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to inhale, I'm going to lift my elbows, which are staying together. And on the exhale, down come the knees. Down come the elbows towards the knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. I hear everybody going, where is the osprey, Reber? What are you talking about? There it is right there. Show everybody your osprey. And down we go. Excellent, everybody. Left hand up. Right. Okay, this is the one that doesn't work for me. You can see what's going on here, right? Shoulder problem, so I may end up going just like this. Well, if I can get it under and I get a hold of my forearm, that's good. Do the best you can. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down we come. I'm looking straight ahead. I'm just breathing normally through this whole thing. Up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Reach, 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 reach. Show me your osprey. There it is. And down we come, everybody. Oh, good. So let's just do a wiggle. Okay, like, you know, like a wiggly worm kind of thing. Yeah. I'll tell you why we do that. You know, the vertebrae, 33 of them, sit on top of each other, just like this. That's what they do. And there are little knobs, like in little indentations that hold them in place. And sometimes they just get stretched out a little bit. So by just wiggling like this, it lets everything kind of fall back into its natural pattern or natural place, which is just really, really, I think it's just really important. Okay, grab the sides of your chair. I like to grab the chair where the back of the chair comes down. And what I want to do is I want to point my toes. I know you can't see them, but I am pointing my toes. And then I'm going to point my heels. Point my toes. If you look in the bottom of the screen, you can see Kathy's foot. Point there. See how she just flexed her heel? And then point the toes. And then the heels. Great. Kathy, you're teaching the yoga class. This is great. I love this. This is point your toes. Good, everybody. All right. Good. Inhale up, sun salute. This time, okay, on the exhale, this time we're going to exhale. And we're going to bring the forearms down to sit on top of our thighs or our knees. Okay, that's the exhale. Inhale up, sun salute. Exhale down. We've got all kinds of protection there with on the knees and the thighs with the forearms. Inhale up, sun salute. Great. Exhale through the chimney that you just created there. And we're going to inhale our hands down to what we call T. And then we're going to roll our wrist. I'm watching you guys. You're doing good. You look like little stick figures. Opposite direction. There we go. Great. Inhale up. Exhale. Rotate your palms out. Look straight ahead, and we're going to inhale our arms down, just like this, slowly. They don't have to be in a big rush. But when they get to the chair, guess what I want you to do? Exhale. Rotate the palms up. When we get to the chimney, guess what we're gonna do? Rotate the palms out. This is a slow movement. You don't want it to be really fast. Exhale. One more time up, sun salute. Forward fold, right on over. Forearms are just laying gently on the knees. Oh, good job, everybody. Nice. Now we're starting to open up. I like this. Great. Wonderful. Okay, up we come. Titanic. Not a great place to be, but one of my favorite yoga poses. Hands grab the sides right here. And what we want to do, you'll remember this from the movie. You want to share your heart with the world. So you're holding on securely with the chair and you're going to inhale, lift your heart up, share it with the world, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale, right on over, resting your forearms on your knees. Great job, everybody. Oh, good. Left hand, left knee. Right hand, right knee. Right hand grabs the right side of the chair. Halo on the left. Whew. Did you see what I just look at that? Right? Yeah. I'm going to adjust this camera just for a second. Sorry, guys. I just want you to. There we go. My IT person's on break. So there's the halo. Okay. No, this is your bicep. This is your ear. So what we want to do on this is we want to actually take the bicep and move it closer to your ear. So it looks like this. You notice how I'm still sitting up straight? And then we're going to inhale down. Yeah. Exhale. Reduce that space. And down. We're starting into the rib cage. That's at the very top of the rib cage. Left hand grabs the chair. Right side hip. Down. You guys are doing so good. And down. One more time. Down, everybody. Yeah. Grab another ball of energy right there. Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Bring it right down to your heart center. Just let your chin drop down towards your heart and think about that energy. Just for a minute. Ah, cool. Good, 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 good. All right. So we're going to do a really nice twist. I feel it's time to work into the rib cage right in here. So take your right hand, put it on the left knee, left hand straight out. What we're going to do is we're going to open to the left, but we're going to twist with the torso. Okay, we're going to twist with our shoulders. So it looks like this. Follow your left hand around. Exhale, back to center line. Open. Exhale, back to center line. Open. Exhale, back to center line. Left hand drops on the right knee. Right hand comes up. We're going to open to the right, and we're going to make this twist with our shoulders and our torso. Oh. Back to center line. Open. There we go. Great job, everybody. You're doing wonderful. Excellent. Right hand back, falls onto the left knee. Look up. Look down. Look up. Hands come up, sun salute. Let them fall gently onto your thighs and on your knees. Just relax here, just for a second. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. You guys are so fast. We're moving on to the second page already. So one of the poses that I get the most comments about is what I call seated pigeon. Left, right. Bring that right foot up. And what we want to do is we want to get this right part of the leg, the ankle, literally up over the knee. Okay, and you're going to have to hold on to it with your left hand, right? That's just, we all know that that's going to happen. All right, you want to hold that up. Maybe you got to hold of the foot, you know, wherever. All we're gonna do is inhale, and then on the exhale, we're just literally gonna forward fold onto that right, that lifted knee. Whoa. These are big, huge muscles, right? So it takes them a little longer to stretch or to even begin to stretch. And back up. Exhale, just go ahead. We're just going to drop onto that knee, onto that right leg. Again, you're very secure. You've got a hold of your right leg with your left hand. And back up. Drop that right hand down, or right foot down, sorry. Up comes the left. It's going to feel different, right? You're gonna hold on to some other part of that left leg. Sit up straight, good posture, and then we're just gonna go ahead and drop right onto it. Nowhere's near as close on this foot as on the other hip. This is the hip opener. You know what we're doing. I'm sure you can feel the tug in there. Just stay down a little bit longer if you can. Okay, up we come. One more time down. Drop down. Nice. All right, everybody, here we go. Last week, we did not do the single knee lifts, and I kind of missed it. I thought it was kind of, I kind of missed that part. So single knee lift, we're gonna start on the left side. And this all occurs on the exhale. Here we are, right? So here's what we're gonna do. Sitting up straight, we're gonna lift the leg, we're gonna grab the knee, and we're gonna lift it higher. That's all on the exhale, and then on the inhale, we're gonna sit it down. And remember, you want good posture when you do this. Lift, grab, lift, yeah, and down. Lift, grab, lift, and down it comes. Should begin to feel it warming up, moving the hips around a little bit. We're going to the other side. Remember, sitting up straight, lift, grab, lift, and down. Lift, grab, lift, and down. One more time, right? Lift, grab, lift, and down. I'm going to try that same exact pose again, but we're going to add a lean into it at the very end. So let's just do one or two on each side, and we'll go from there. So on the left side, on the exhale, lift, grab, lift. And when you get it as high as you can, lean into it. Oh, notice how that changes the entire pose. And down. Do it one more time. Lift, grab, lift, lean in. Going to the other side. Lift, grab, lift, lean in. Nice. Looking straight ahead, sitting up straight. I caught myself there, leaning forward. Lift, grab, lift, lean in. Excellent job, everybody. Good, good, good. So, left hand on the left knee, right hand on the right knee, up we come. Oh, guys, you know, I always want everybody to do chair yoga on a mat so that there's no skidding around things, okay? All right, we're gonna do cat-cow, but first we gotta make our staple, okay? Ankles underneath the knees, which are underneath the hips. We lean forward, we grab the chair on the side so that our shoulder is on top of the elbow, which is on top of the wrist. There we go. Okay, I adjust my, see the little staple there, right? Up the legs, across the back, down the arms. So this is staple. We're going to be using this base position for a little bit today. So first we're going to start with cat-cow. And if you look up at the wall in front of you, there's the cow. Now, notice how there was just this little tiny arch in your back just developed, right? A little bit of stag. Okay, great. That's the cow part. Now what we're going to do is we're going to arch our back like the Halloween cat. Oh. Back to cow. And up to Halloween. Oh, yeah, come on. Whew. Cow. There we go. Halloween cat. Oh, man, that is really cool. This time, when you look up at the wall in front of you, put your left foot back. wherever, it doesn't have to go very far, doesn't matter. That's the inhale. We're looking at the wall in front, the left foot is back, and on the exhale, we're gonna bring that left knee in, I'm gonna look down at the left knee. So we're gonna look up and put it back. Bring it in and look down. Look up, put it back. Bring it in, look down. Fantastic. Go back to staple, everybody. Going to the other side. Look up at the wall in front of you. Put the right foot back. Okay. Bring the knee in, look down. Back out, look up. Bring the knee in, look down. Back out, look up. Bring the knee in, look down. Wonderful. Okay, everybody. Get comfortable with your feet. Reset your feet if you need. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up on our tippy toes. And then we're gonna rock down on our heels and lift our toes. Up on our tippy toes. Rock back and lift the toes. Up on our tippy toes. Rock back, lift our toes. Come right back up to tippy toes, and this time, I want you to step to the left, back, left, back, left, and back, right, and back, right, and back, right, and back. Wow, that was really cool. All right, I want you to drop your heels down. I want you to bend your knees, put your left hand on your left knee, right hand on your right knee, and up we come. Just shake out those wrists just a little bit because I don't want anything to get goofy in there. All right, good. Time-wise, all right, not bad. Okay. So there's one thing I added the other day that I thought was kind of comfortable. It was a nice stretch. Not quite sure exactly where we're at with it, but come back to stable. I want you to look up at the wall in front of you, and I want you to bend your knees and let your hips drop down towards your ankles. Whoa. So we're still looking straight ahead, right? I think I'm feeling the stretch in my thighs. I want to come back up. I want to do it one more time. There we go. Excellent, everybody. Back up. All right, we're going to do one more pose. We're going to do one more pose in the hip area before we come up for balance. Take that left foot, that left leg, step into the chair. This is the lunge. And now we're going to hop that right foot back. Wherever it's going, hop it back. Look at the wall in front of you. And then you can just play with this. You can just play with that leg going back wherever it feels comfortable to you, wherever the stretch is. If my right leg is back, my left hand has to stay down. So the right hand can come on top of my left knee if I want to. This is a little balance thrown in there, and you don't have to do this. Or maybe you can put the left hand on top of the right hand. And there we go. Left hand down, grab the chair, right hand down, and pop that right leg back. Bring it all the way back to staple. Step the left leg back to staple. Step in with the right leg to lunge. Pop the left leg back. Look straight ahead. Left leg is back, right arm has to stay down. Left hand can come over on top of the right knee if it wants to. Right leg, right hand can come up if it wants to too. Back down, grab a hold of the chair safely, hop that left leg back to staple. Right leg steps back, bend your knees, everybody. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee, up we come. Yay, shake it out, everybody. Yeah, helicopter, whatever you want to call it. All right, we got balance. Whew. Okay. I truly, honestly believe that we all struggle with balance, and we struggle with balance all the time. I'm just telling you, that's the way it is. That's my belief. So there are two things I can tell you that I think are important. Number one, you need to look straight ahead. I have looked at all of you before class started, and all of your feet were attached to your legs. All of them, and they're still there. So you don't need to look down at them. Because look what happens when I do that. Here I am standing up straight, right? Have I got straight pretty good? Okay, good. But when I look down at my feet, see what happens? The upper torso leans an inch or two in. And all of a sudden, I've now had to engage a whole bunch of muscles in my back, in my butt, in my legs, and the back to keep myself upright. And that can throw off balance in a heartbeat. So back to standing up straight, looking straight ahead, and remember to breathe. It's so important. Breathe in, breathe out. Left hand's on the chair. I am looking straight ahead. The energy in my body from the waist down is grounding me into the earth. Grounding me up. The energy from my waist up is making me taller. And here I am. And this could be your balance today. This could be where you're at. That's wonderful. But if you think you can go a little bit further, lift that outside heel. And then you say to yourself, well, maybe I could put that outside foot on top of the inside foot. But in order to do that, maybe I have to put a hand up in here. I don't. Maybe two hands. Maybe out straight. Maybe that right leg should be on the calf of the left leg. It's kind of a discovery thing. See, that didn't work for me so well, right? Yeah. Look straight ahead and breathe. And out we come. Right side, everybody. Practice your balance every day. And you're going to notice that the balance sometimes is better in the morning or better in the afternoon. So lift that outside heel if you're ready. And just think about it. Oh, that doesn't work. Now put that right hand down there. I can put the left foot on top though. I can still look straight ahead and breathe. Yeah. Now we come. Great job. Fantastic. Balance, such an important thing, something that we should practice every day. We didn't have to when we were young, right? We didn't have to practice then. All right, we have time for a little bit of Shavasana, everybody, which means I'm going to put a little bit of music on in the background. I'm going to share a little music with you. Okay, and you're just going to maybe just take a minute or two and just really admire that breath of yours. Okay, maybe just watch it. See what's going on. Follow it around your butt. Okay, that's what we're going to do. There we go. Here we go. What an awesome day to be here. Awesome day to be alive. Follow the breath. Good day to be at ease. And if we're lucky, it's a good day to feel the blessings. So we gently begin to wiggle our fingers and toes, welcome ourselves back to the chair, to the mat, wherever you landed in Shavasana. Whenever I do a survey, 9 out of 10 people always tell me their favorite part of yoga is the Shavasana. I can't imagine that, right? It's pretty funny. I love it. It's such a restful, relaxing time. All right, everyone, I am so proud of you all for coming to class today. I am so very proud of you for taking the time for yourself by saying, hey, this is my block of time. This is what I'm going to do. This, because we recorded this class, if there's a day you don't make class, if there's a day, you want to share this class with your friends, it is just a simple trick to the Cancer Support Community website. And it'll show videos, if I'm not mistaken, there. You can click on yoga classes and it's available to view at any time. So, and feel free to share it with anybody you want to, or not. You know, you don't have to show it. You don't have to share it with anybody. It's fine. All right. If you guys want to unmute yourselves, I am going to come up here and go to gallery, and I am going to stop recording. There we go. Stop recording.